Check it out, y'all.
LA's #1 music station.
Fresh Source.
Joe on the radio. KIIS FM.
All right, y'all. It's the one, the only Clay Aiken in the studio. Can I get some love for Clay Aiken right there? Yeah. All right. Place goes insane. All right, Clay, the album comes out, well, tomorrow, but midnight in a lot of stores. We're going to play it for some tracks we already know from it. What's the sound? How can you describe this album verbally without going through it?
I think it's difficult. It's difficult to describe. You guys can help in a second. I think
they sing all the words by now.
The thing that's important to me is like the music that I like the most has always been songs that you really have to emote with. They're not songs. There's fun party songs. You just played a good Charlotte song that's good. Girls with Boys is like a fun song. And then there's songs that really have emotion, have a story behind them, and people feel, and those have always been my favorite songs. I think those are the ones that are my favorites on this album. They're the ones that do the best. They're the ones that that's really what the bulk of the album is. It's songs that have emotion and feeling, have a story with them.
Gotcha. Now, I heard when you were creating this album, a new artist, maybe some people from the label or this and that, whatever, a lot of smart people, great people at a label, but sometimes they try to steer an artist in a direction they don't want to go. I heard that you kind of stood up for yourself and what you believed in and the direction you wanted to take this album. What was that conversation? What was that basic storyline about?
Well, believe it or not, actually, the bulk of the conversation was really just me explaining, what I wanted to do, and I really didn't meet up with much opposition. There was,
gotcha.
I think when I went in, Clive Davis and Steve Ferreira at the label were really, I don't know whether they had an idea with me going in of what they wanted to do. But I kind of came in and said, this is what I really want to do, and this is what I don't want to do, and that's it. And they were really pretty amenable to that. They didn't hand me any songs that the songs that they handed me that I didn't like, that they gave me that I didn't like.
You just tossed down. And they didn't
make on the album. And I didn't toss them out. I told them I didn't like them, and they tossed them out. And then there's songs on the album that were not big. They were not big hits with some people at the label, but they were big hits. They were some of my favorites, and they made it on the album simply because I liked them. So it was not an aggressive, it wasn't a rumble.
Fight.
No, we didn't fight at all. It's a different sound for some of the stuff that RCA has done in the past. So I think that's why people make the assumption that there was a big argument. It's not. It wasn't an argument. It wasn't a fight. It was really just. It was not even a compromise. It was a collaboration, really. It's
a good relationship you guys have with the label. All right. How come you went with The Measure of a Man as opposed to the title I brought up to you, which was The Clay Train is Coming?
I remember that, and it did stay on the list for a while. Yeah, a few minutes. And so
this wasn't my idea. Some other people gave me the idea, but I thought I'll bring it to Clay and I'll see if it flies. And I was thinking maybe The Clay Train is Coming. We'll make the album.
Well, it was right up there. Well, Measure of a Man, I mean, I love that song. It's a really good song. But thank you. But she's all scared that she said something out loud too. It's the radio, you can talk. So but not just that, but the title really was kind of a reminder to me. I'm in a position at this point. I'm thrust into this position that a lot of celebrities are in, where I feel like I've got a responsibility to make sure that I'm setting an appropriate example, that I'm being a role model. I've got to do it for better or for worse. It's a place that all celebrities are in, and so the title is a reminder to me, really, more than just me liking the song. It's a reminder to me every time I look at that album cover, or every time I think about the album title. Listen, you got to live up to what you want to portray. So that's really why we wanted that title to be the album title more than anything else.
All right, coming up in a couple of seconds. We're going to take a lot of phone calls from all over the world, including your hometown, Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to go live to them in a couple of seconds. Right now, let's jump into Invisible. When we first got this song, what is the true meaning of this song in your own words, Clay? I know it's not a stalker song.
This song.
Your fans. Your fans. Your fans. Is that a stalker song? No, Jojo, it's not a stalker song.
This song is it's one of those fun songs that's not necessarily emotive, but it's about being in love with someone, having feelings for someone, and they don't even recognize You know, you've got all this, and you know, that's.
It's not about being invisible.
You've been there, haven't you?
Oh yeah, dude.
As have I.
Just to clarify, it's not sneaking in somebody's room and hiding.
No, that's kind of
that's you know. Okay.
That's kind of freaky.
That is freaky. I'm sorry, Clay.
I think you need to stop doing it.
I'll stop it. Okay, good. I'm stopping. Clay has put JoJo in check, and I'm proud. So, Invisible the Man, Clay Aiken. It's 102.7 KIIS FM.
102.7 KIIS FM.
All right, y'all. It's 102.7 KIIS FM, and JoJo on the radio with Clay Aiken. Give him some love. All right, Clay Aiken, I have a phone call to wait for you, and they're from your hometown, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay,
Mary,
yes.
hello.
Hey, Jojo.
Hello, Mary. Say hi to your man, Clay Aiken.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
You having a good time? I'm doing well.
We're having a great time here at Triangle Town Center. There's thousands of people here. I found people from like 7 or 8 states who came in just to be here tonight.
Wow. Have you seen my mother?
I did see your mother and your grandma.
Okay, good.
And I think Brittany was here and your Aunt Donna.
Okay, well, tell them all hello from me.
You say Brittany,
Okay.
Brittany and Madonna were there?
Yes. My Aunt Donna.
Wow, Clay, go do. Brittany and Madonna are over there at Clay's party. Hey, Mary, let me ask you, okay?
Okay.
What is it about Clay that attracts such a wide age range of people?
Because it's about time we had someone who sang songs that were nice to listen to, where we could understand the words, and when we did understand them, they don't offend us. He makes us proud.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Mary, hold that thought. Don't leave. Don't leave.
A collective awe. And no one had like a cue card for these people to say awe. They just did it.
Very, very, very cool. Let's go to it. See, Wendy in Jesus, Nebraska. Wendy, hello.
Is that the name of the city, Jesus, Nebraska?
It is. Wendy in Jesus, Nebraska. Hey, Wendy, can you hear me?
Hi.
What do you want to say to Clay Aiken? You're live on KIIS
I'm
FM.
with Wendy.
You're what?
I'm Missy. I'm with Wendy.
Oh, you're Missy. Missy in Jesus, Nebraska. What do you want to say to Clay?
Missy in Winston, Nebraska.
Okay, you got it. What do you want to say to Clay?
What do I want to say to Clay?
We're so confused now. No one knows what's going on.
Hello, Clay. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Super.
Super.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, shoot.
Okay, will you marry me?
It's going to be a little complicated since you're in Jesus, Nebraska.
You know it.
No, it's okay. We can commute.
Oh, really?
Well, I now pronounce you.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Wedding song, and we're married now.
Is that all it takes is the song?
Hey, hold that thought, guys. 1 second. Don't leave. Don't leave. Let me ask you, Clay, before we go into this break here.
Is if I'll marry her?
Well, okay, if you want to get married, we'll set you up with a flight to Jesus, Nebraska, and we'll hook that up.
Okay.
You seem like a normal guy. What do you live in Southern California, I guess, right now? Did you finally get a spot?
Tim Locke and I have found a spot in near LA. So and it's empty right now.
I was about to say, what do you keep in your fridge? Like, what's in your house? What do you hang, like certain posters of your favorite artist on the wall? Like, what do you or it's like full on MTV Cribs decked out? Is that what you're hanging?
Well, I just moved in this week, so right now I have a couch, a rug, and a TV and a bed, and that's it. And Kim comes in on Tuesday. Kim moves in tomorrow, just as I'm headed out to New York. Kim comes in. She's going to find an empty house and a lot of dirty dishes.
All right. Did it come with a microwave or anything like that?
I had to buy a microwave.
I thought the microwave.
Well, it had all the other appliances, and the kitchen was all brand new and everything. And I assumed it had a microwave. Got all my frozen dinners because that's all I know how to cook. And I was ready to go make them, and I had no microwave. I had to go out and buy one too.
That's just.
Aw.
There we go.
You guys are so genuinely supportive.
All right. I'm just curious. What do you plan on buying with this? You're going to get a big lump of dough soon. What's your first present you're going to buy for your mom, for yourself?
Well, Mom, we're in the process of getting Mom a new car.
Oh, go, Mama, go.
So we're working on that, and you know, I don't really know. My splurging, and my mother's going to be so upset at me if she hears this because she's going to think it's irresponsible. But my splurging is normally before this I would have looked at the price tag of everything I bought. But I went out and bought my couch. I just bought it because I liked it. I didn't look at the price tag. So that's as far as I've gone with
splurging. Your couch and didn't look at the price tag.
Yeah, that's as far as I've gone with splurging. Oh, come on. And I feel like that's irresponsible. I need to start. I don't know. I feel embarrassed.
All right, we'll get that some specifics. Stop. All right. Clay Aiken's in the studio. Got a little time left. He does have to catch a flight, but we're going to stretch it out as long as we can. So.